Hey you guys, welcome back to What's Happening. So many of you know the Roe versus Wade law had been overturned, and there's been quite a buzz on social media and in the news of people's reactions. People are protesting, but Michelle Obama, she spoke out yesterday. She started off by saying that I am heartbroken today. She says, I'm heartbroken for people around this country who just lost the fundamental right to make informed decisions about their own bodies. She says, I'm heartbroken that we may now be destined to learn the painful lessons of a time before Roe was made law of the land, a time when women risked losing their lives getting illegal abortions, a time when the government denied women control over their reproductive functions, forced them to move forward with pregnancies they didn't want, and then abandoned them once their babies were born. That is what our mothers and grandmothers and great-grandmothers lived through, and now here we are again. She says, so yes, I am heartbroken for the teenage girl full of zest and promise who won't be able to finish school or live the life she wants because her state controls her reproductive decisions. For the mother of a non-viable pregnancy who is now forced to bring that pregnancy to term. For the parents watching their child's future evaporate before their very eyes. For the healthcare workers who can no longer help them without risking jail time. She also went on to say that when we don't understand our history, she says we are doomed to repeat its mistakes, and that this horrifying decision will have devastating consequences, and it must be a wake-up call, especially to the young people who will bear its burden. She said, I know this is not the future you choose for your generation, but if you give up now, you will inherit a country that does not resemble you or any of the values you believe in. Now, the woman who actually pushed to get this law into place, her name was normamccorvey. She was a cleaning lady from Katy, Texas. Back in 1970, she was 22 years old, and at that time found herself pregnant for the third time. She had already given up 2 daughters prior to this third pregnancy. So she wanted to terminate, and she was denied. She then 2 years later turned around and filed a lawsuit against the state of Texas, and the Supreme Court ruled in her favor. Now, the baby that she ended up having, her name was Shelleythornton. She ended up not keeping her. She ended up being raised by an anesthesiologist, and I believe her adopted mother worked for a doctor's office. But 8 months ago, she actually revealed who she was. That was the first time that she came out to talk about who she was. For years, she hid her identity, that she was the child that her mother was pregnant with during that time where all of this controversy was going on. She is now, I believe, 51 or 52 years old. Now, her biological mother did pass away, and Shelley made a decision that she never wanted to meet this woman. Now, there's been a lot of controversy and a lot of back and forth of people providing their opinions. And someone suggested that, if a woman does not have a right over her own body, where is the accountability for men? Someone said that men should be forced to have vasectomies if they create a child and refuse to take care of it. So what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on the overturning of the law? Also, what are your thoughts about what Michelle Obama had to say? And do you think this is going to take us back to a period of time where women did things to terminate pregnancies that honestly put their own life at risk at the same time? So sound off below in the comments. I'm curious as to what you all are thinking. And as always, you guys, I thank you all for watching. And of course, I will talk to you all in the next video.